Hey everybody, this is Tony, the gun guy with Concealed Arms and HomeDefense.com. Today I wanted to show you a new firearm that I just received in. Got a couple of them. Of course, they'll be on my website. They'll be priced right. These are some more firearms from a distributor out of Florida called Sark Distributors, and they are the distributor for Emperor Firearms. This particular one that I got here is called a Dragon 12. It's a 12 gauge semi-automatic marine version. It's got a coating on it, a finish on it that will keep the gun from corroding in water or salty environments, and also comes with a little tactical buttstock there and a nice forearm that has rails on it, 365. You've got top rails and side rails, bottom rails, so for your accessories that you want to add on there. And it comes with this case. It's nothing fancy. It is a thin case, but it does have the nice latches on it. I mentioned the other day I hate these cases with the little sliders, but these here latches I like them a lot better. It is foam inside. It's a thin foam, but it is a case that comes with the gun, so you have something there. Let me set that aside. So again, it is by Emperor Arms, and it does come with a 2-year warranty out of the distributor in Fort Myers. So as you can see here, again, we've got a buttstock that does have a chick riser on it. Also has a QD sling, QD attachment here that comes with the gun. It is on both sides, so you've got your QD there. The buttstock, let's see if I can get it up in here, does have a recoil pad, and you'll notice it's got 2 screws, one right here and one right there, are actually, you can't see them, but they're little holes there. And inside there, they're number 2 Phillips screw. Number 2 Phillips head will fit that screw, and you can take these 2 screws out, and here you've got a spacer between the buttstock and the recoil pad. If the length of pull is too long for you to get to the trigger and you want to shorten this buttstock, you can take out that spacer. And as well, once you take the recoil pad and the spacer off, then you have access to the 1 screw that goes up in here and holds this buttstock to the receiver. But it's a nice little pistol grip buttstock. I don't really know what brand it is. It's a Turkish gun, so this is something there in Turkey, and but it's got a nice feel to it. You do have a cap here on the pistol grip so that this cavity here is covered up, and it's easy to adjust your cheek pad here to raise it or lower it, and that is polymer. Just like going down the gun, as far as polymer goes, your forearm is polymer. So all of your rail accessories or your rails here are polymer. The receiver itself, pretty much this is the same receiver they have on their other Emperor guns, with one exception. It does come with a AR style carry handle here, but the receiver they used to have came with a dovetail, and whatever you put on the gun, had to fit a dovetail. Well, now this gun has a full length aluminum Picatinny rail down it. So this here handle, it is actually screwed on to the Picatinny rail that's on the top of this gun that comes made into the receiver. So they've taken the dovetail out and put a full length Picatinny rail on it. So Dragon 12 gauge semi-auto, charging handle, loading gate, trigger. And the one thing I don't like about this gun is the safety. I mean, it's a typical crossbolt safety, but with this pistol grip on it, it's hard to get to this. You can take it off safety real easy, but now the safety doesn't protrude out enough above this lip of this pistol grip here, and it's hard to get to it to put it back on. So that's just something. I mean, right now it's in the firing position and it's easy to put it in the firing position, but or actually it's easy to take it off safety. It's not as easy to put it back on because it doesn't protrude out. So I got that right. Let's see here. You can see here on the forearm, you got a little, I guess that's where they got the dragon from. Looks like a dragon's mouth. You do have a shroud down here. It just screws off. The gun is not threaded for chokes. And of course you've got a sling attachment up here on your barrel cap. Or on your magazine cap, excuse me. And on the front side, I kind of like this. It slides. You have a button to push in, and then you can adjust your front slide, your front sight wherever you want on the Picatinny rail. So that's kind of nice. And you do have adjustments on your rear sights. Let's see if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that, but you do have windage and elevation here on your back sights. So you can easily adjust that. And if you don't like this, you know, this type of handle on here, and you want to take it off, it's easy to take off. You've got your 2 screws here, and the bottom of this splits apart, and you take it off, and then you have an exposed Picatinny rail there, so you can put whatever you want it. And if you don't like these, you know, front sights here, you can do the same. Now with these sights right here right now being real high, you know, that's where the cheek pad comes into effect here. You might need to raise this cheek pad a little bit to get a good sight line down the gun. So that's it. Dragon 12 semi-automatic. It's on my website, guys. If you're interested in it, you need something in a wet environment. It's got the marine coating on it, so you don't have to worry about rust and corrosion and whatnot building up on the gun. And it's got a nice little buttstock on here with a cheek pad that's adjustable with a recoil pad. It's 4+1. It does not come with a plug in here. I took it off earlier just to check everything out. It does not come with a plug. It's dual bar action bars here for on the recoil. It's a nice solid gun. Everything's it's chrome lined inside, and the barrel and the receiver, it's got the marine finish on it. So this gun's looks to be like a good gun. I would imagine, I haven't shot it, but all of Emperor's firearms, they're semi-automatic guns. They require 1325 feet per second velocity to break these guns in. So when you get this and you take it out to the range or whatever, just make sure you got some high velocity shells, and usually around 100 rounds you'll break these guns in, and then you might be able to lower down some of the velocity if you wanted to go with some lower recoil shells. But 1325 and up, definitely to break them in. So if you got questions about the guns, or you want to add something to the discussion, feel free to put them down below. If you want to contact me, email me, text me, call me, whatever, I'll reach back to you. Usually pretty fast with that. And as always, like and subscribe, guys, and be safe, and God bless.